My first time in South America, my first time in Peru, and the first hour was a disaster. All right, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alessandro, and there is a couple things that I would like to talk about. My experience here in Peru has been nothing but amazing. The only thing is, it was the first hour of me being in Peru was that it was devastating. It was a disaster. The first hour, I arrive in Peru, you know, I go through the station, I go through everything, and, you know, everything goes fine. I go get my luggage, you know, I'm out of the place. But then, of course, I remember hearing and, of course, people saying that, well, there has been cases where people would tamper with the luggage. So me, a concerned person, was like, well, maybe it didn't happen to me. Maybe it did. Who knows? So, but me, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the side, I'm gonna sit down, take a look, all right? Something maybe just to see, take a look. I'm checking my luggage, I have my wallet on my right cheek and my phone on the left one. So I take those out and I put them right to the side, right? I'm in my luggage, I'm checking my luggage out, and something that, you know, that caught my attention, I only have one shoe. I brought one shoe, I mean, I have another pair of shoes, but I only saw one of these shoes. So I was like, all right, somebody probably took my shoe. But then it's like, well, doesn't make sense. Why would somebody just take one shoe? Why wouldn't they take the other one? So my mistake was that I just didn't pack the other shoe. I completely forgot. I was just going through my stuff, checking it out, and I have my wallet and my phone on the side. So it happened quick. It happened so fast. Somebody came by, grabbed my wallet, flew away, just flew away. He obviously didn't fly away, he ran away. And so as I wanted to go after him, I was like 5 steps in. But see, the thing is, my wallet, I'm thinking about my wallet, but my luggage, it's alone. It's there, it's gonna be exposed for other people to be taking my stuff too. Grab all my things and I close the luggage and I go to the police, right? Go to the police or the security, right? So I'm chilling there. I'm telling them, this happened, this, and this, not too long ago. I gave them all my information, all of my stuff. They're doing their little process and they just tell me, well, there's nothing that I could do about this. He's gone already. What are they gonna do? They don't know where they are, or they don't know where he is. So, but at the moment I'm like, bro, this just happened 5 minutes ago. Somebody's ringing on the doorbell. It's not for me, I'm in a hotel. I'm in my hotel room. And I'm not gonna open it, I don't know who is that. I don't know who that is. There's nothing that I could do. I'm stressed. I had $500 in cash. I have $500 in cash, and I had my debit cards and my credit cards and all the other cards, except for my identifications. I always keep that separately. So thank goodness, thank God, they didn't take that, all right? I'm glad they didn't take my passport. My passport's right here with me at all times, and it's gonna be like that for my rest of the trips, ever. Yeah, I was so devastated. My head, I wanted it to explode. The stress was building in my core, coming out. You don't understand how stressed I felt. So I was, in my head, what am I gonna do for money? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I kept repeating that. I wanted to cry. From the stress and frustration, I just literally wanted to cry. But whatever. And to make things worse, I tried to lock my card, and I kept wanting to lock it, but in the application it said, "We're sorry. This function is not working at the moment. Please come back later and try again." Bro, I'm doing that for literally an hour and a half trying to get that locked. I couldn't, but anyway, my sister helped me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I would do, I would send money to her, and then of course, from her card, I would use her card because I still had to pay a luggage to get to Cusco. That was my final destination here in Peru, Cusco. So I still had to buy the luggage in order for me to take it here, and she helped me with that. And then of course, as I arrive in Cusco, now I was able to lock the card, and I feel a little better now. I'm a little less stressed, although in my head I'm in disbelief that my wallet has been stolen, right? So I arrive in Cusco, I arrive in my hotel. I felt like I could breathe for a second. You don't understand how I felt at the moment. It was so stressful. I do not wish this upon anyone, honestly. Because I had everything planned out. I had all the trips planned out and everything. So, well, I mean, the plan was this. The plan was to go to Colombia, then go to Ecuador. But I canceled Colombia and I canceled Ecuador because in Colombia, it's raining a lot right now. So it's gonna be raining this entire week as it has been this past 2 weeks. Every single day it's been raining and the forecast has been 100%, 90%, at the least 80%. And literally at every single time, there wasn't a time where it was cloudy, there wasn't a time where it was bad, right? So I kind of hope that the forecast wasn't lying to me, but that's how it was the entire time. So I said, you know what, I'm not gonna go to Colombia and I'm not gonna just hang around in the hotel not doing anything. Like, it'd be awesome to just, you know, I'm in a hotel in Colombia, yeah, sure, but I wanna visit Colombia and I want to get to know Colombia. So that is postponed. I will be going to Colombia one day, and I know I will. But Guayaquil, Ecuador, yes, I will be going to Ecuador one day too, but the thing is, and I had to be isolated for 5 days, then I would be able to travel Guayaquil. 5 days. That is 5 days quarantine in my hotel. So I was only gonna be in Ecuador for 3 days. And for me to stay there 5 days is like, no thanks. I have to go in the second and third day, guy. But I had to cancel that. So I canceled both trips. So what I did, I bought tickets to go to Italy and France, right? So I knew I had the sufficient amount of money because I'm not gonna be eating at high-end places. I'm not gonna be spending boatloads of money. I knew where I wanted to go. I knew where I wanted to be. I knew what I wanted to record. It just, my God, having my wallet stolen just made everything messed up. Of course, maybe you say $500. Are you sure you're gonna be able to spend $500 in Europe? Well, see, the thing is, here in Peru, I didn't spend no more than $70, and that's just, of course, eating food and probably small gifts here and there, right? So $70 comes to be around probably almost 400 soles, almost around so. I'll put it somewhere in the screen, but almost 400 soles, and each meal came to be around 25 to 60 soles at most. Of course, that's not eating at high-end places, but 60 soles, 50 soles comes to be around $12, right? So 60 soles would come to be around $14, $15 a meal, which wasn't bad, and that is it's a whole plate. And I just ate today food that was 25 soles. It was big. It filled me up. You know what I mean? It filled me up. Drinking, let's say grabbing a Inca Cola, 3 soles. You thirsty? I already did a review on this, on the sweets and everything, and I did compare the prices to this, 4 soles. So it's not that, of course, expensive. If you know how to calculate and, you know, if you're able to plan everything out, then fine. You do it. That's what I was gonna do. And then Italy, of course, like I said, Italy and France, I wasn't gonna spend a boatload of money. Like, the cash was probably only gonna be for Uber and food. That's it. Probably some gifts here and there. Because I already had the hotels reserved. Like I said, I already had everything planned. But when my wallet was stolen, I couldn't even really, of course, having my wallet stolen, I can't even use my card. So I had to go through Western Union, which they take about $10. It depends on how much you send. They do take a small amount out, you know what I mean? And that small amount could have helped me with something else, right? That could have been my Uber ticket, that could have been something else, that could have been food, that could have been whatever, you know what I mean? And so it has made things difficult not having my wallet. Yes, I still went to Peru. I apologize. I still went to Machu Picchu, which was an excellent time. When I was there, I literally forgot about everything that has happened to me. Everything. I forgot about everything. It was a whole, oh my goodness, I felt so, I was in a state of zen. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but I was in a state of zen. Seeing everything was just beautiful. And then here in Cusco as well, I'm just walking around, of course, just getting to know Peru. I'm getting to know the culture. I'm getting to know the food, getting to know the people, I guess. And everything just, it just goes away, honestly. If I felt like at that moment, I felt like nothing like that has happened. So yeah, I did have to cancel my trip to Europe. But the good thing about it is that I did get the insurances. I did get the insurance to cancel whenever I want and have everything refunded back to me. So that's what I did like about that. But the thing is, the refund doesn't come from 15 to 30 days, right? Of course, I understand and it's understandable, but I kind of need it now, buddy. Hey, I do have enough in my card in order for me to, book another trip close by. And yeah, I'm gonna be going to Mexico. So let's go see Mexico together. And Mexico would be good right now too. For one, of course, I have family in Mexico. So it's, hotel free. And they cook bomb food. So I'm done with food as well. I don't have to pay food, but I'm just trying to make the best of this. I'm trying to make the best of everything, you know what I mean? Yes, this happened, but because this happened does not mean that I'm gonna be looking at Peru at a bad state, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be holding a grudge against Peru. On the contrary, I love Peru, honestly, and I'm definitely gonna come back to Peru. I will be coming back to Peru, and I don't know when, but I will. But yeah, I love the food. I love everything about Peru. It was just amazing. This is an amazing experience, right? And so right now, I'm just hanging out for a bit. I am gonna go out to get a COVID swab test thing, just so I am ready to go to my departure to Mexico tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting this video as well before my whole trip here. So before Machu Picchu, before roaming around Cusco, before one of my other videos, before whatever. I'm gonna be posting this before that. So yes, you may be confused, like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. I'm letting you know here, and I'm letting you know now. I'm gonna be posting this video right before anything else, because I feel like if you are gonna be traveling, if this has helped you in any way, then I'm happy. You know what I mean? Don't make the same mistake I made. Definitely don't make the same mistake I made. Keep your things right with you at all times. Get yourself a satchel. Get yourself whatever. Have your things with you at all times. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of everything, okay? Don't just trust out of nowhere. I'm not saying don't trust the Peruvians. They are the nicest people I have ever met. I had bad luck with that instance, but since then, everyone has treated me with open arms. And honestly, I felt like I was being hugged. Yeah, this concludes this video. I do appreciate to anyone that is watching, and if this has helped you in any way, if you're gonna be traveling, make sure to be precautious around your surroundings. If this has helped you in any way, like the video. If this was informational for you, like the video, subscribe, do whatever you have to do. You don't have to. I would appreciate that though. I would appreciate a subscribe, a like, share. I don't know. I'm new to this vlogging, traveling thing. And that was one thing as well. I'm glad this happened. I'm glad this happened now. My first travel video, my first time traveling, doing this stuff, and I'm just glad it happened now, I guess, because it's a lesson to be learned, and we should all learn lessons, I guess. We should. But yeah. Cheers. Have an Inca Kola when you come to Peru. I definitely will. I probably will buy more and take some more, import some to my house. Cheers. Yeah, be careful with yourself, and hope this was helpful. You have a good one. I'll see you on the next video.